Hello, everybody. Justin Pontarelli here. And let me make sure this thing's rolling. Sorry. I'm checking my screen like it's a screen recorder. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, I know there's definitely better coverage out there than I can provide. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a news outlet. Okay. I'm just a guy checking the internet, but I want to share some thoughts. Okay, I do believe this is called, I think, 270 to win. Let's just check. Yeah, okay. So this is 270towin.com. And look at that. You know what that means, right? That means unless there's some serious shenanigans, Trump has won the election. Now, these are the live results, okay, based upon certain polling numbers, exit polls, stuff like that, all right? Now, let's go to the forecast just for fun. Yeah, so even the forecast is showing Trump with the serious win. Let's go back to the live results. All right, and let's try the interactive map. If I can find it. Oh, there we are. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Well, never mind. Let's go back. Let's just do some math, shall we? All right. Let's see. We got Minnesota 10. Let's see. Michigan 15. That's 25. I want to say. Yeah, I'm a little slow, guys. I'm sorry. 25 and 6 would be 31. Yep. No. That can't be right. Oh, gee. You know what we're going to do here? I'm going to get out the old pen and paper, because back in the day, that's what they used to do, right? All right. Hold on. So, Michigan's 15. 15, right? Minnesota's 10. Arizona looks like it's 11. Nevada's 6. And it looks like the remaining thing in Maine is 2. So that's boom, boom. Should be 14. Carry the 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't look right. Why is this thing saying 34? My math has got to be off. Unless they've mislabeled Arizona. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, okay. Never mind. There was an error. It was showing Minnesota included in the tally. So you're going to have Michigan 15, Arizona 11, Nevada 6, and the remaining 2 votes in Maine for 2. Let's tally that again. I know it's already on there, guys. I know it's right on the screen. But I just want to do this by hand for fun, okay? Boom. Boom. That's still 14. Carry the 1, 2, and 3. So even if we give her 34 more votes, it's 200 and, I'm sorry, it's 224 plus 34, that's 8. And a mere 258 votes. Okay. So what does this mean? This means that unless the Democrats and the Biden-Harris administration pull off some hanky-panky like last election cycle, and yes, I do believe in the hanky-panky theory that there was some garbage going on that happened last time, shenanigans were pulled, and some garbage happened. Now, if you want to say that's BS, that's fine. That's your opinion. This is my opinion. Everyone's got one. We're allowed to have opinions. All right? So what could happen? Supposedly plenty of things, okay? But let's see what he would need to lose. He would need to lose, for example, Pennsylvania. That's it, as an example. Or Ohio, or any other state that could be flipped. Okay, let's be realistic and say Pennsylvania, okay? Let's check on Pennsylvania. Could this flip? Let's see. This thing calls it as a toss-up, potentially. And they say Pennsylvania has voted Democrat, blah, 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 right? In the last 8. Notably Trump, blah, blah, blah. Joe Biden won with just over 1% in 2020. Okay. Well, let's find a more possible flip. Let's try Ohio. So they're saying likely Republican. That's cool. Maybe Wisconsin? I'm just joking, guys. Let's see here. Toss-up, okay. Joe Biden reclaimed it for the Democrats in 2020. All right. So, in my opinion, is hanky-panky a possibility? Yes. There are states that could be close. Let's just go back to Pennsylvania as an example and say, well, what percentage? Because even this says it's leaning Democrat. I mean, sorry, no, this is it's a toss-up. Oh, never mind, that's Senate. That's the Senate race. Okay. Well, here we go with 94% reporting in. You have Donald Trump with just a marginal lead of a little over 100,000 votes. That's not a lot, okay? It's really not. Okay. So, anyway, that's my concern. You know, obviously, I don't want Harris. And typically, I would have voted for a third-party candidate because I don't believe in the two-party dichotomy. I don't believe in the false dilemma. I'm not a fan of the fallacy. Okay, I'm really not. Anyone who says we only have two choices, they're liars. But in this case, I do believe that an enemy of your enemy is a friend. So, did I say that right? So you guys can probably guess who I voted for this cycle. All right. Now, do I believe as a Christian that Trump is some godsend who's going to fix everything? Not at all. There is no magical cure here, okay? He has to have cooperation with the House, the Senate, and the judicial system. We live in a system of checks and balances. That is elementary school stuff. Without the help, he's dead in the water anyway. They could stall him for 4 years and that would be it. Now, I'm still hopeful. Looking at this map gives me hope. Okay, but I'm going to say right now, I'm going to call it right now. If in the morning I look at this map and the numbers have drastically changed and we're looking at a Harris win, based upon what I'm seeing right now, that would mean that they had to have trucks standing by with a bunch of mail-in ballots that surprisingly all say Harris on them for some reason from some random state. And like I'm saying, even if, well, let's just double check, right? Michigan. Now they're going to say it's a toss-up, right? But let's just read what it says here. Part of the blue wall, right? Okay. Michigan voted Democrat until Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. Joe Biden returned it in 2020. Fine. Right? So last cycle, Joe Biden got it. What's going on now? 85% reporting in, and Trump is holding a minor lead. Okay, cool. So this looks like it's gonna go to this looks like it's gonna go to Trump. Okay? Michigan's going Trump. We'll just make that argument right now. Now Maine, shoot, I don't know. This one's split, so I'm not really sure. But I'm not going to care too much about 2 votes. That's 2 electoral college votes. Let's not worry about it, right? But maybe if we click on this here... No, that's not working. So never mind, forget it. Let's try Arizona real quick. It says it leans Republican. That's pretty cool to see that. 57% reporting in. It's still a close race. Kamala could still take it. So, but again, I'm not worried about Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan. I'm saying even if she gets those, he still wins. But she'd have to turn something else to her side in the meantime. And either a bunch of smaller ones that total up, I think I said 10 points. Yeah, just 10 points. Okay. That's all she'd really need. Like, she could take, for example, I don't know, any number of little small states. There's plenty of points on the board. And I'm pretty sure that nothing is decided yet necessarily. Let's just check Idaho, for example, as an example. Now, these guys say the polls close at 10 p.m. I don't know if it's already 10 p.m. over there. It's 3 p.m. where I'm sitting. This thing says it's safe Republican, though, so I don't know, whatever. And yeah, apparently he's crushing it. 85% reporting in, you know, so that's nice. But as my example, I go back to PA and say, okay, what about PA? It's a toss-up. Could she switch PA somehow? And the answer is, yeah, probably. She probably could. You know, again, they say big cities go Democrat typically, often enough. You can see that down here on the map with Pennsylvania. She's got Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, a bunch of other counties. Okay. For example, I'll show you guys New York, right? Okay, here's New York. Here's where I am. All right. Safe Democrat. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Nice for them. And he's only losing by about 1 million votes, okay? But look at this. In terms of the map, most of the state is red. What's determining the elections? It's the larger population centers in places like Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, New York City, okay? And even in my area in Monroe County, where Rochester is, okay? So yeah, big cities, boom, they go blue, here we are, okay? But we're not worried about New York because we know it's not going to flip. There's no possible way. And he doesn't technically need it. All you've got to do is walk away with what we have now, and Trump's a winner. So, again, what am I saying? I expect, well, maybe not expect, but I suspect that if the system is still rigged, if it's still tampered with, I'm expecting potential hanky-panky from the Dems and the Biden-Harris administration in order to give her the election. Just like it happened last time. I went to bed last time, and I'm thinking, okay, the Dems aren't going to win. The map is red. It's showing a win for Trump. I wake up. What happened to his points? He lost like 20, 30, whatever it was, electoral college points overnight. And they said, well, it was a bunch of mail-in ballots that came in, blah, blah, blah. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for one moment. Okay. He did a good job in office. I'm not one of those, cheerleaders for Trump who thinks he was amazing. People are like, oh, one of the best. No. You want to see best presidents of all time? All time. We're talking all time. Washington, Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. Trump was good, but he's not freaking. He's not a Washington. He's not a Lincoln. He's not a Teddy Roosevelt. I think Roosevelt guys got elected, I think it was like 3 to 4 back-to-back terms. I think. I know one of them had like 4 terms in office. And then they finally had to institute term limits because of it. I think one of the presidents themselves might have even suggested it, like, hey, this shouldn't be possible, But he did a good job, though. Trump did a good job. So I'm shocked. I was shocked 4 years ago when I'm thinking, how is Joe winning? Because I thought people liked Trump. I thought he proved himself in office. Well, Orange Man bad. Okay. I get it. He said nasty things. He supposedly did nasty things. Okay. He maybe made insensitive comments, but look. Let's talk about doing a job. I used to work at ADT Security before I left because of my medical condition, because of epilepsy. They wouldn't have cared if I smoked crack on my time off. They wouldn't care if I knifed people as a hobby. What's the question they ask you? Can you do the job? Are you good at your job? I collapsed on the office floor with a seizure, woke up completely out of it. I still had a job the next day. They still kept me around. They still wanted me there. I was still a team asset. Trump was an asset for us, for our team, for Team USA. So yeah, so I question his loss 4 years ago. I really, really, really do. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, guys. If he loses somehow, if one of these lovely states like Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, what's this one here? Missouri, I think. Yep, Missouri. Okay, that's 10 points, right? I mean, according to this, it's not gonna flip, but I mean, think about it. If all she had to do was scrounge up 400,000 plus votes, okay, shove them to her side, right? Boom, Missouri flips magically. Next thing you know, somehow she captures Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, okay, and Trump loses. That's all it's going to take. Now, again, we can go, let's do this first. Again, just review. Now, this says it's a toss-up. And even, I would say, according to this, it looks like a toss-up. The map, though, shows Las Vegas is loving Harris, apparently. Okay. So you think about it this way, right? Most of her votes come from one huge city. Think about it. Oh, I like this. None of these candidates. 11,000. Buddy, I'm with you. So you guys, typically I would have voted for Chase Oliver or the Conservative Party candidate if they were on the ballot, but in this case it's like, nah, I can't do that this time. I can't. Like, even what's the point? Okay. Look at Arizona. This says it leans Republican. Okay. According to this, though, it's close. I mean, look at this. Think about it. If she scrounges up what, 30,000, 35,000 votes, that's it. Look at the map. She's got the big ones: Flagstaff, Phoenix, Tucson. Right? Think about that. But again, we're giving her Nevada, Arizona, Michigan just for fun. Just for fun. Okay? And we're going to say all she's got to do is magically flip a state. Just one 10-point state. And assuming she gets Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan, that's game. That's all I got. Okay, that's all I got. I don't want to say I expect hanky-panky. Okay, but I didn't expect it last time, and it happened nonetheless. What I'm seeing here looks too good to be true. That's all I'm saying, guys. So for those of you who want Harris, cool, no problem. I'm not here to argue with you. This is not a political debate. Okay, you like Harris, cool, no problem. You're entitled. You're allowed to. That's America. It's called freedom. I'm allowed to like Trump. I'm allowed not to like Trump. I voted for the guy because I want Harris to lose. Okay? Where's my guy? Guys. There. Check it out. Look who's on our ballot. Kamala and Donald Trump. There was a section for write-ins, but beyond that, there were no other options for president in New York. Not on the big, card that you fill in. It was just here for one of these guys, or do a write-in. Okay, that's what I hate about our system. Okay. It's a false dilemma fallacy system that says you have two choices. That is garbage. I just hope Harris loses. That's all. Plain and simple, guys. See you later. Have a good night.